Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ashok Gupta and I lead the team at Tire Experts. You might be wondering what is a tire company doing in a real exhibition. As you see, our tagline is enhancing mobility. And one of the key aspects of mobility is safety. We at Tire Experts would like to contribute to the Indian Railways safety measures to help avoid such instances by focusing on tension. No, not this kind of tension, but the one that lets us do what we set out to do. And this tension varies on what it is supposed to achieve. Being called high or low tension doesn't necessarily mean the amount of tension it has. And we often neglect what really needs tension. We all know how an out of tune guitar string sounds and what happens when our laces are too tight or too loose. For things work best when they are tight just right. A fastener too works best under the prescribed tension, which depends on the size, material, and grade. A bolt is like a spring under tension. Release the right tension, and all is good. Too much tension, and we elongate the bolt. And this is what happens, eventually leading to shearing of the bolt. The stud hole is also elongated as the nut is pushed deeper into the seat with each torquing. And while loose change may be valuable, this doesn't look good. We don't want trains passing over tracks with loose nuts and bolts. We shouldn't be losing because of loose nuts. Across tracks and rolling stock, there are hundreds and thousands of fasteners which need frequent inspection and retorquing, making it one huge problem to attend to, with limited resources, which is manpower and time. So, what can be done to address the issue of loose or over tightening of nuts and bolts? One is to reduce the inspection time by deploying a loose nut indicator, a simple polymer ring which sits tightly on the nut or bolt head. You arrange them in a visually easy to remember orientation or choose 12, 3, 6 or 9 o'clock positions for single ones. Vibrations along with rain, heat and dust progressively loosen the nut's grip, causing the indicator to turn as the nut loosens. A simple yet very effective visual tool. There is a specific product for the fish plates too, which use square head bolts. You can quickly take corrective action once you have identified the loose nuts and bolts on tracks, signals, rolling stock, and of course, wheels. This saves time, and time is money. You can also inspect more in less time. This simple visual inspection tool helps take corrective action without anyone having to check with a spanner. It can be identified and reported by anyone, and safety is everybody's job, isn't it? We'd like to introduce to you the inventors of the loose nut indicator, Checkpoint Safety from the UK, the global leaders in nut safety. A bit about Checkpoint. It was founded over 30 years ago by Mark Markzinski. They have over the years developed a wide range of safety products and have become the global leaders in wheel safety. They have a global footprint and work alongside several OE manufacturers. The philosophy is to provide high quality products to ensure consistently high quality results, and to that effect, they use only virgin polymer in all the products. Now, coming back on track, we all know that the cost of maintenance is rising, starting with tracks, switches and crossings, signals, overhead structures, and the rolling stock. Out of this, the track maintenance poses the biggest challenges. There are fasteners all over the place which are subjected to severe vibrations and loads as the train passes over them. Inspecting them is a very time consuming affair, and should a nut or bolt become loose, it poses a big safety risk. But there is a very simple solution, which is just Check Safe. It reveals loose nuts at a glance. We only need to use a spanner when we find that one of the checkpoints has moved out of alignment. This quick visual inspection frees up a lot of time and you can achieve more in the same time, or you can inspect more in the same time. The original checkpoint was designed for hexagonal nuts, sitting on a nut like this, and because of the multi-teeth, you can give the orientation very easily. It comes in sizes ranging from 13 to 50 millimeters measured across flats. But what do you do when you have a square head? To solve the problem, we have a two-piece check safe which comes with 1 or 2 arrows. It comes in various sizes again, 17 to 30 millimeters, all sizes included, going up to 41 millimeters in various sizes. As you see, there are two components in the check safe. The outer part, which is the indicator, it can be a single point indicator or a double point indicator. Either of them will be sitting on what is called the carrier. The carrier has a square inside which sits on the square heads, and it's round on the outside where the indicator part would sit. So this is how the assembly would look, very simply, for the single point indicator, and this is how it would look for a double point indicator. Looking closely at the mounting on the fish plate, first the carrier is pushed on the bolt head, followed by the indicator to give the desired orientation. It's a very simple process, easy to mount, and does not need any kind of special tooling. It is just done manually. This is a very simple representation of how the check safe looks on the fish plate on the track. In the initial fitting, all the points are aligned, pointing towards each other in a straight line. Over a period of time, due to vibrations, the nuts and bolts might become loose, and the check safe will give a very quick visual indication if any of them has actually become loose. You can take quick action and complete the retorquing process. So the check safe also allows for inspection by automated track observation techniques, such as being read by a video on a data logger train. The overhead structures can be checked without the need of any ladders. Indicators can also be used on single nuts by giving them a very specific 12, 3, 6 or 9 o'clock orientation, and you can use different colors for different orientation. The rolling stock maintenance can also be speeded up for faster turnaround and lower operating costs. So the check safe acts as a preventive maintenance tool, provides visual checks, lets you attend to what is loose, lets you take timely action, saves on inspection time, manpower costs, and delivers safer operations. Checkpoint has a full range to inspect, largely through the indication process, retain, secure, and maintain. This is the original loose nut indicator, which we have talked about earlier. An extension of this product is the dust tide, which looks like a cap. This covers the nut completely, protecting it from dust, ingress, and water. In case the nuts are recessed, then we use an extension of the dust tide called the dust tide long reach, which comes with varying leg lengths, and the leg goes in the recess where the nut is sitting and the indicator is on the top. The next in range is the indicator cum retainer. The check link, as the name suggests, is a link between two nuts which are adjacent, and should one of them try to loosen, the plastic link gives a resistive force to the loosening of the nut. Now, because it is plastic, it will only provide resistive force up to a particular point, and beyond that, the link will deform. So it acts as a retainer and an indicator. An improvement of this product is the Checklock SQ, the SQ standing for the square cross section of this particular ring. This is made in stainless steel, and you just press the two loose ends together, open up the rings a little bit and push them on the nuts. Once they sit securely on the nuts, the ring provides a resistive force and prevents the nut from loosening. Some specific products for the light commercial and the heavy commercial vehicles is the safe wheel, which is a retainer. As you can see, it sits on all the nuts together, covering them, protecting them from water and heat and dust, and also prevents the loosening. All these products that we've seen so far are all reusable and can be used multiple times, taken out from one place or one machine and fit it into another, as long as they fit snugly over the nuts. Another product is the Rolock, which has teeth inside, needs a special applicator. The drawback is when you remove this, it spoils or rather damages the teeth inside, so it's a one-time use product, although it serves the retaining function very well. In security, they have a product called the Truck Lock, which is in two parts. You replace one nut on the wheel out of the 8 or 10 that we typically find on the commercial vehicles, and this nut can only be opened with a special key which is coded and sits from the inside. So unless this particular nut is not taken off the wheel, there is no way that the wheel can be removed from the hub. So it prevents theft and gives peace of mind. The check thread is a maintenance tool, which is to check, as the name suggests, the quality of the thread on the bolt or the stud. It's stainless steel. You wind it over the thread, and as long as it goes in smoothly, you know that your threads are fine. If it gets stuck somewhere, you know that the health of the threads has deteriorated and it's time to change. So with a range of different products, Checkpoint and Tire Experts are your partners in safety. A bit about us. Tire Experts specializes in providing mobility solutions for a host of segments and industries. Our core competencies lie in metallurgical plants, underground mines, infrastructure construction, especially tunneling operations, surface mining, including cement, marble and limestone quarries, airports. Chances are the next time you go on an aero bridge, the wheels have been supplied by us. We are also big time into the seaport business, high-speed mobile cranes, and material handling. Apart from this, we also do recycling, scrap, waste, aerial work platforms, and some other specialized industrial equipment. We are proud to represent world-leading brands including Bridgestone, Michelin, and Trelleborg. We are augmenting our product offering with services and technology-based solutions. We hope you found this session informative, and we look forward to being your partners in safety. Me and my team would like to thank you for your time, and we would like to leave you this short video. We all hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much. It's ever